She's very persistent, she's hardworking, she's tenacious, she sets her sights on something and she gets it done.
And I think one of the biggest things that has been really impressed upon me with Kim is her ability to understand that all income levels should be treated the same.
So I met Kim a long time ago, but it was back when the conference was actually being run by volunteers. And so I will never forget, we were up at the homestead and Kim walks in to get her name badge and she said, "Wait a minute, I'm not speaking at the conference." And Paula Mahoney comes running up and says, "Oh, Kim, I need to speak to you about that." And we were just all laughing about it. And Kim's like, "Okay, I got this." And, you know, she always was just there when you needed her.
So I met Kim in 2002 when she was serving on the Olin Walker Housing Loan Fund Board. And I knew right away that Kim was somebody special. Kim has always been a go-to person. When we needed help in the northern Utah area for our rehabilitation program, she immediately stepped up and took over the program, and she's helped quite a few people.
I first met Kim when I was working for Zions Bank in the CRA department, and she, among others, has always been an amazing contributor to affordable housing in Utah.
Okay, I first met Kim Detweiler, it seems like a million years ago, when she started at Neighborhood Nonprofit, and she became the executive director up there after the then executive director left. And she was new to the housing community. I think she was coming from an academic setting, and she was pretty new to the housing community. So it was just a breath of fresh air to meet someone who had energy and curiosity and commitment to affordable housing and issues that really impact low-income Utahns, especially up in northern Utah. She just wanted to learn everything that she could possibly learn about affordable housing programs and what she could do to make a difference in her community.
I met Kim probably 5 or 6 years ago when I was a member of the Cache County Council, and met with her regarding some things she was working on that interacted with what I was doing as a county council member. Kim's big accomplishment is getting people who couldn't afford a home or weren't in a position to get the home that they want, giving them the opportunity to get into a house of their own. And to me, that was a huge accomplishment, and she did that for so many people.
I started as Executive Director of Mountainlands Community Housing Trust in the spring of 2001, and I met Kim Detweiler shortly thereafter through the Enterprise Amex capacity building group that was meeting on a regular basis. It included a bunch of old-timers like Claudia O'Grady, Steve Graham, Heidi Miller, Deanne Christiansen, Ty Tippett, a number of the people that are still around in our community. Shortly after that, we had a executive director retreat in Las Vegas that was sponsored by Washington Mutual, and a lot of the nonprofit directors from affordable housing agencies in the state of Utah went to Las Vegas and spent 4 or 5 days together. It was a great opportunity to just get to know each other and bond. After that, we met many times at the Housing Assistance Council every other year in Washington, D.C., and Kim and Brad Bishop and I were on the National Rural Housing Coalition Board, so we had plenty of opportunity to get together from time to time and just commiserate about what we're doing in our agencies. Also, the Utah Housing Coalition annual conference, we would get together and always go out to dinner that night. Even the last 3 or 4 years, we didn't even have to make plans. We just knew that we were looking forward to getting together and sharing our experiences. We had a great opportunity to not only bond, but just be sounding boards for each other. And last time we had lunch after the most recent Elaine Walker board meeting, we decided that even with Kim retired, we're still going to get together whenever we have the chance when she gets down to Salt Lake.
Recently, actually, after the Utah Housing Coalition Housing Matters conference this year, I went out to dinner with Kim and Stan Kiesling from RCAC and Brad and Scott Loomis and Michelle, and we learned that it was Kim's birthday. And just very quietly, somehow she just mentioned that instead of being with her family, she was here at the conference and having dinner with us on her birthday. And so we made arrangements. We got her the birthday cake from the kitchen, a little birthday thing, and we all sang happy birthday to her, and it was just a lot of fun. I think I videotaped it too, if you want to splice that in.
At the national executive director conference that Washington Mutual had right before they imploded, I think it was about 2006 or 2007 in San Antonio. There were several hundred people there, and I know Kim and I did not volunteer for this, because if you know Kim and if you know me, we'd be the last people in the world to do this. But somehow we ended up on stage with wigs on and wearing clothes with these plastic blow-up guitars, and we had to play the air guitar to some music. It was probably only one song, but it seemed like it was many, and it lasted forever. It probably was funny, but I can tell you it wasn't fun. I think that ended our musical stage career.
Well, in my world, I think that Kim's biggest accomplishment is creating affordable rental housing through the low-income housing tax credit program. She has developed hundreds of units throughout the state, not just in Logan, not just in northern Utah. She has stepped into communities when no one else would step in.
She runs such a tight ship, and it's amazing to watch how her leadership, how her staff works so well underneath her, and how what she's contributed to affordable housing and multifamily and single family.
Several times over the past few years, Kim has invited me to their celebrations, where the neighborhood gets together as they open their homes and move into the houses. And she puts on a great presentation, a great program, and it's so fun to see the people who are moving into their usually first home, and the excitement that they have, and the thanks that they have for her doing what she did, and the sense of accomplishment they get from really working together to build their own home and helping others build their homes. To me, that was an amazing thing, and I was able to attend a number of those ceremonies, and I was just thrilled by that. And Kim was always quietly on the side, just orchestrating things, but yet we all knew that she was the one that put it all together and was the driving force in making it happen.
I can't think of a project that needed to be done that she didn't take on, a local board or a national board she didn't serve on. So she has been a tremendous asset to the affordable housing community.
I think of all the people in this industry, she's been doing this for the right reasons and has had a huge impact on a lot of families getting into their first affordable home, and for those that just don't have the opportunity to get into a home.
Kim also helped create the Home Choice program, which serves individuals that have disabilities to purchase homes, and to date she has helped more than 200 families obtain purchase of home that would have not been able to qualify if it weren't for her and her staff.
Congratulations, Kim. This is a great award for you. You deserve it so much. You have really given value from the federal, state, and local level and with our industry, you've really contributed a lot. Thank you.
Nobody deserves this award better than you, Kim. Congratulations on receiving this award.
Kim, I just want to say how deserving you are of this award and thank you for all the contributions that you've made nationwide and especially to me. You've been an amazing teacher and mentor, and both politically and programmatically, and I cannot express how much you deserve this award, and I'm very grateful that you're getting it this year.
Kim, congratulations. I think you're younger than me, so I want to know what you're doing retiring before me. I am just so honored that I can offer my congratulations on this award. It's a very significant award in our community, and I can't think of a better person or a more deserving person to receive this award. And so I want to congratulate you on your accomplishments and the service that you've given to our community. It's been so impactful, and we will miss you sorely.
Kim, congratulations on receiving the Jack Gallivan Award. It's well deserved. I'm sorry that Brad and I are probably flying back from Washington, D.C. For the date of the presentation, but as we said, we want to continue our relationship and keep this bond going, so we look forward to seeing you when you get to Salt Lake. And you've taken care of so many people for so many years, so please take care of yourself now and put yourself first. We love you.
So I just want to congratulate you, Kim, you and Todd, on you being able to do whatever you want these days. I do want you to know you've always been a friend, a good confidant with parental advice, sister advice, work advice. You definitely did the job you did for the right reasons, and you've helped a lot of people, and that's something to be proud of. Not only help them, but help them to help themselves. And I think that is just a cool thing. And good luck with all you do.
Kim, congratulations on this award. You're very deserving. You have done so much good for those that are in need of housing in Cache Valley, and thank you so much for all you've done.